Today, 2nd May 2025, the Center for Health, Human Rights and Development, CEHURD, has formally instituted proceedings against the Kampala City Authority, KCCA, and the National Environment Management Authority, NEMA, before High Court of Uganda. The case arises from the devastating collapse of the Kiteezi landfill on 10th August 2024, which claimed lives of women, children, men, animals, destroyed homes, and inflicted widespread environmental contamination upon the Kiteezi community. At the heart of this action is the failure by KCCA and NEMA to fulfill their constitutional and statutory mandates to safeguard the right to a clean, safe, and healthy environment as provided for under the Constitution and their statutory duties under the National Environment Act. Despite having clear prior knowledge of the landfill escalating risks, including hazardous waste leakage, unchecked garbage accumulation, and the leakage poisoning of critical water sources, both agencies failed in their duty to regulate, monitor, decommission, and rehabilitate the site until it was too late. For decades, communities living around Kiteezi sounded the alarm about the smell, the water contamination, the diseases, and the crumbling waste mountains, but their cries were met with bureaucratic silence. The collapse of the landfill was not a natural disaster, but a policy and a regulatory failure, and ultimately a violation of the health and human rights of the residents and the community of Kiteezi. CEHURD's case demands not just declaration of health and human rights, but practical redress to the violations created by these entities. We're here together with communities of Kiteezi to demand for immediate decommissioning of the landfill, comprehensive environmental restoration, and the adoption of sustainable waste management systems aligned with international best practices.
KCCA cannot be reluctant to the cries of the communities in Kiteezi until when it is really too late. We noticed that there were women struggling, there were men struggling, people crying of their property, people crying of, their lives. Even when you go there now, you will actually see houses destroyed and we are actually silent. So we thought that by coming up and instituting cases against them, they will wake up. And specifically, we are taking both of them because if KCCA had failed, then NEMA ought to have come up and taken up its sole responsibility of protecting the environment and ensuring that people's lives are not violated.